Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark are all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Dusklands. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I did forward a bit of time off screen, a couple of years as I said I would, and in that time we've managed to gain a couple of new claims. Our money's improved nicely, our prestige has improved nicely, some other little bits and bobs have happened, nothing too major, mainly at a moment of peace. We did finally get that claim on Bronzegate, but then as we've got that truce with the Stormlands, I decided to leave the Stormlands for now with the claims, and instead got a claim on Felwood, Amberley, and Tumbleton. We're currently in Hertfordshire trying, or Hertfordshire? Is it Hertfordshire or Hertfordshire? Hertfordshire, trying to get a claim on that. So we will be able to go to war with the Reach, who are a little bit weakened and vulnerable at the moment. And there's actually a gardener back in charge. Interesting. So the Durandons don't own the Stormlands anymore. There is two branches of their house, and they don't own the Reach, they only own the Rock now, and Yeeti, of course. 20,000 men, the Reach at present. We have 48,000, a hell of a lot of gold as well, so I want to actually do some stuff. Actually, I might wait for a couple, then again, it may be our best chance to strike the Reach whilst they're vulnerable. They're defending against the Iron Isles, but they're losing to the Iron Isles. What are the Iron Isles trying to... Reachman, what was it? Liberation War? Vassalization War? Your war over Westbrook. Okay, so we'll leave them to it for now, because the Reach might get even weaker. We'll do some little bits first. Let's hold a tourney. A grand tourney for all the realm. 300 gold. It gives us 200 prestige, though, which gives us nearly enough prestige to go for Pentos, which is really random. Let me know if you think we should go for Pentos. I've not used any of the names yet that you guys may have suggested in the last episode, because as you know, at the moment, I'm bulk recording these episodes. So the names that you did suggest for all these lands down here, or if you haven't, you can still got time to suggest them. They will be in one of the coming episodes. They'll be coming up next week at some point. The best part about preparing a feast, we'll spend lavishly, of course. We want to get all of our bannermen on side, try and improve our army even more before we go to war. That still leaves us with 600 gold. We may be able to build something. Your Master of Coin, Tyler, has grave news. Parts of the castle where the guest would be staying would have to be repaired, or else he couldn't guarantee the guest's safety. It would be rather costly, but Tyler assured me the repairs it would be worth the cost. Just repair it. I don't care about the cost. We've got plenty of money. It's fine. Your grace for too long. Willem Stark has occupied my rightful seat. Who are you? Roderick Stark. Who's tribal, which is interesting. Are you beyond the wall then? Chief of the Buy? Oh no, you're living with the mountain clans. No, I will not go against King Willem. I'm not interested. We'll be going against him in the future. The fire blasted right past my face, and I felt how my hair started to curl away from the fire. The Fire Eater had been a bit too careless for my taste, but his troop and he were clearly greatly skilled. The guests would be impressed if they are entertained at my feast. Yep, we'll go with more gold, more stuff to gain prestige and get our vassals on side, giving us more manpower at present. We've got just shy of 50,000. It'd be nice to see us past that 50,000 mark. It's time to let the tournament begin, and for the next 2 months, let's all show their martial brilliance. So we'll see who's going to be the greatest knight in the realm, see if there's anyone that we can invite to court and such from somewhere. It is Sir Walder Woodsworth's turn to joust, but to the crowd's shock, he stumbles out on the tourney field late and clearly drunk. From too much white wine, well, armor gold, and with none of his armor and only slightly more of his clothing, he tries to mount his horse but trips and falls comically to the ground, unable to even ride. Ha, now there's a man who knows how to celebrate. We lose 30 prestige. This is embarrassment. Remove him from the lists. Yeah, we don't want to risk losing that prestige because we've got quite a decent amount. Lord Robert Cole has used his attendance at the Feast of Duskendale to present a petition for justice before the court. He claims that whilst he was detained by Lord Aegon Darklyn, he was barbarically tortured and mutilated. You're scarred, but... Lord Aegon is clearly not guilty. He's our son. We don't want to upset our son. Some of our guests did not seem satisfied with the food, but I would never have thought one of them would have complained out loud. Lord Duncan said a lot of nasty stuff about the food. Isn't he meant to be our friend? Yes, he is. Well, thank you very much, Duncan Orion. Your Grace, I have proof that Lord Orland, one of the participants in the tournament, is cheating. The rivalry between Lord Clement and the supposed cheater is well known, but I can't imagine Lord Clement would lie about something this serious. Lord Clement of Willowwood, he is a High Lord. Imprison the cheater. Have him disqualified. We'll just have him disqualified. Rialta of Turnbridge Keep has used her attendance at the feast in Duskendale to present a petition for justice before the court. She claims that Lady Zoel of Brockhall made an attempt on her life. Who is Lady Zoel of Brockhall? She is dishonourable, so she probably did. She must be arrested and made to answer for this. What should we do with you? Let's just execute her. Why? No, we've got tyranny from that, though. We'll call a trial. She can have a trial. Sir Limon Viprin has used his entrance at the feast in Duskendale to present a petition of justice before the court. He claims that Oliver of Wood Hollow sullied his honour by having illicit relations with his wife. So let's have a look at Oliver the Unchaste. He has cancer. He is called the Unchaste. Doesn't say that he has any lovers, but they are rivals. He'll be arrested and made to answer for his crimes. Everyone drank and were happy except Lady Jenna, who refused more wine. The insulting gesture means that she does not appreciate my hospitality. How dare Lady Jenna insult me? Oliver managed to avoid my guardsman and has fled to the court of Lord Warren. Okay, let him cower in fear. An errant monk is disturbing the summer fair by preaching about sins and the end of the world. His drivel is frightening some, but most of the crowd around him is mocking and laughing at him. Just another part of the entertainment. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. We don't want to get any revolt risked. Lady Zola of Brockhall demanded a trial before the court. Okay, let's see how this goes. Lord Orland stood before the court and aggressively questioned the accused. Many at the court were convinced by his arguments, but then again, many seem unimpressed. He had made a reasonable case. A verdict has been reached. Zola of Brockhall is guilty. She will still serve the mother for the rest of her days as a silent sister. Summer is nearly at an end, and so autumn and the harvest is upon us. The feasting shall celebrate this time with food from throughout the Dusklands, including boar, goose and berries, salmon, and lobster brought to Duskendale. As part of this, you must decide how much of the harvest is set aside. A large portion costs us gold. We'll go for a large portion. You're always better to be safe than sorry. The first days of jousting is complete, with many lesser riders having already been eliminated from the competition. Now, over the coming days, the remaining men shall compete in the final lists, tilting until only one champion remains. Fine jousters, all of them. I don't want to watch every tilt. I'm just doing it to get people on side. The tourney being held in Duskendale is bringing many visitors to the area. The surrounding roads, inns and villages are reportedly very busy, and Duskendale itself is full of merchants and small folk selling their wares. Our prosperity increases, which is perfect. It was Sir Bywin of Castlendorey and Sir Andrew of Darkwing to joust in the list. Sir Andrew won. Let's have a look who's Sir Andrew Darkwing. Well played, my lord. Most fortunate. Your Grace, I have proof that Sir Joshua is cheating. Have him disqualified then. Everyone was enjoying the fine display of jousting when Lord Kyle Tully and Sir Alan of Lorar were paired up. In the last tilt, Lord Kyle did not fare well, as Sir Alan's lance found a gap in his armour, gruesomely impaling him. With him in the dirt, in a pool of blood, it was clear he would die. Which one died? Sir Kyle? Oh no, Sir Alan. Yeah, Sir Kyle. He's pretty good as well, Sir Kyle Tully. He was a formidable fighter. I'm very surprised that he's died against a... Well, he's a skilled fighter, fair enough, and most unfortunate. Lord Stephen of Darkgrave formed an alliance with Lord Morgan of Gallowsgrey. Sir Anley Darkwing and Sir Alan of Lorray were the next to joust in the list. After many tilts and break lances, Sir Alan was eventually unhorsed, leaving Sir Andrew to be declared the winner. Sir Andre Cole and Sir Alan of Hammerhold were the next to joust in the list. After many tilts and break lances, Sir Alvin was eventually unhorsed. After many tilts over several days, only two knights remained undefeated, Sir Andrew Darkwing and Sir Edmund Cole. They faced each other in the final joust, and after many tilts and finally executed jousting, Sir Edwin was unhorsed, leaving Sir Andrew Darkwing to be declared the winner at the age of 55. Well done, my lord, a worthy champion. As victor of the tourney, Sir Andrew Darkwing had the honour of choosing the Queen of Love and Beauty, so he decided to crown Alysain of Deddington as his queen. Okay, a good choice. Has the tourney and the feast and such improved our manpower? Not yet, but I suppose it hasn't come up as actually ending yet. So it appears Lady Jenna was trying to sow dissent within my realm using a notorious criminal and forger. Luckily, my network of spies has been able to apprehend the scoundrel and send him to my dungeons where he belongs. After a short interrogation, the man has confessed the name of his employer. Okay, our rival, a truly dishonourable act. Can we imprison you? Send. And we actually managed to imprison her. Excellent. The Dusklands is at a state of war. We should send ravens to the great lords, rallying them to the crown's defence. How are we at war? This was not a just act. Well, it was a just act. She tried to forge dissent against us. A glorious event. We're not even at war. We'll let her rot. Who's her heir? Oh, that's our rival. Who's her heir? She does have a daughter, so that's fine. We will call you for trial. We'll give you a fair trial. You are guilty, after all. Lady Jenna Hufflepuff has demanded a trial before the court, which Lord Orland Vance shall oversee to ensure justice is served. At the start of the trial, she is formally accused of sedition and conspiracy against the realm, a charge brought by Kyle Glendon Darklyn. King Glendon Darklyn, not Kyle. Lady Jenna begins to present her defence, and the court did not seem impressed. Lord Orland stood before the court and aggressively questioned the accused. Many at court were convinced by his argument, but then again, many seem unimpressed. And she has been found as guilty, and she will serve the warrior for the rest of her days. Okay, apparently, the warrior. She'll walk through the streets naked and back to her cell. Yeah, let's do that. Let's humiliate her, considering she's our rival. And then after that, what should we do with you now? Let's... we could mutilate you, blind you. We're not cruel, though, are we? But you are our rival. Let's exile you. Send you into exile. Out of the way. Took your lands away from you. The wars have ended. There wasn't a war. Yes, reappoint the old council, whatever. Our troops have dropped massively because we've lost the Just Show. That's really annoying because she was actually in the wrong. So that's really annoying. How much manpower does Pentos actually have? Oh, they are underneath, though, the Emperor of Valyria. So maybe it wouldn't be a good idea to actually go against you. So I think we'll give that a miss, actually, to be honest, considering Valyria is on your side. How are the Reach faring? 19,000 men. We've got 40. Okay, so ours has improved, like, massively just straight away really quickly. So we'll let that continue to grow up a little bit more. And then we'll try and press our claim for the Reach lands that we now have claims on. We've probably got enough manpower to do it now, actually, haven't we? And they're already under siege, so let's do that. Let's declare war, press all claims, send. They will surely honour their obligations. Let's call up all of our manpower. All of you guys here, meet up in Rosby. Why not? We need to get you to sail over to Rosby. Embark the fleet, sail to Rosby. You guys here, can you march to Rosby? All of our Riverland host march to the God's Fort as usual, along with the Mutons and the Sea Guard army. Perfect. Let's get those to hopefully march there pretty hastily. And then we can go to war with the Reach. I think it's the first time we've actually gone to war with the Reach as well, so this will be interesting. Taken away this land from them that they shouldn't have, which is putting some pretty nasty borders in place. And like everybody, we all hate that border gore, don't we? I'm sure we do. I don't think there's anyone who likes the border gore. It's horrendous. You watching horrors. Zachary falls to the floor dead. Hostin Green's sword striking a mortal blow. The prisoner takes his leave, walking out the door with a smile upon his face. What's going on? What? Why? What? I didn't even know we were at some sort of trial, so I ain't got a clue what that's all about. Right, shouldn't take too long to gather our forces. House Crane has ruled in the Kingdom of Oldtown for many generations, and in this time the bloodline has become highly respected. House Crane is now considered a traditional great house of the region. Okay, so they've got their own bloodline now, which is interesting. The Kingdom of Oldtown. Okay, so it's actually an independent kingdom now, is it, Oldtown? Very interesting. King Aubrey of Oldtown. Nice. That weakens the Reach very nicely as well for us, which is perfect. Let's wait for our men a little bit longer. Oh, pardon me. Very tired. There's 1,500 still coming. What, 16,000 here? That's fine. 22,000 here. Perfect. Let's get Duncan Orion in charge of this with Stefan and Willis Piper. So we've got our Rivermen in charge of that army. And then this army will have ourselves, Lord Farman as always, and Elston Darkling, our uncle. He's not amazing, is he? But this guy's good. Some Dornish guy that we've picked up from somewhere. No idea where, but we'll make use of him. Sir Ryger Malister. I will find him someone nice. Let's have a look what we can find you. There's a Tuller, Lady of Riverrun, though. Okay, there's a Princess of Dawn. Would you like a Princess of Dawn? There you go. She's willing to accept, apparently. So there you go. That's a decent match. And they've accepted that match as well, which is even better. Our gold's still improving massively, so we can hopefully try and build the treasury after this war, maybe. Let's measure again. We've got a truce expiring with the Rock as well, which is perfect, so we can try and expand some of that land soon. Right, let's disband those fleets. Disband. Let's send these 25,000 men on to Felwood, and we'll bring these 18,000 men down on to Amberley, the two lordships that we are trying to get our claims on. Come on, guys, let's march with haste to take these lands. March yourselves southward. Hopefully we're not going to... bollocks. We've got the attrition. 15,000 supply lines, so let's split in half. Let's send 11,000 onto Amberley. This army instead can march onto Tumbleton then. We'll keep them all close by each other in case it need be. Just in case we need to get them all together into one big army. Should be okay, though. We're bordering our own lands, so I'm surprised that supply lines aren't actually better than they are. We can survive with 18,000 there, so we'll keep 18,000 at Tumbleton then. That's fine. That's perfect. Wow, 5,000 defenders at Tumbleton. That's pretty impressive. Very impressive, actually. How well defended are these other two provinces? Okay, that's not that great defended. That one is, but this one's nearly falling already. We'll attempt an assault because it's about to fall anyway. Perfect. Let's go for the next assault on Felwood. Let's get it completely under our control as quickly as possible. They are still at war with the Ironborn as well, so that's going to help in our favour. Hopefully most of their troops are over, like on the Iron Islands or something. Let's march this army now onto Grassy Vale, which hopefully isn't too well defended. It's going to take a while to get Tumbleton, though, to be controlled. Very well defended with those 5,000 defenders. I hope you've all been checking out the Succession series as well, guys, because I'm sure that you'll enjoy it. It's been a lot of fun so far. I'm not sure if my second episode will be up by the time this video goes live or not, but I did have a great time in the second episode. Things went really well and things are starting to fall in place. I know the other guys are enjoying it as well. So yeah, if you've not checked it out or you didn't realise it was taking place, make sure you check out the Succession series with me and the other YouTubers that are taking place: Vujo Gaming, Alpax, Paradoxus, Hand of the King, and AT Gaming. Right, how well defended is Grassy Vale? Wow, 4,500 men in a really like small petty lordship. Amberley's about to fall though pretty soon, so that's fine. And then we can get that completely under our control. A new Lord Commander on the wall. He is an Ironwood. Interesting. Nice. I bet that feels cold for a Dornishman up on the wall. But it feels very cold. Under my guidance, my young ward, Marianne, is slowly mastering the art of swordmanship of House Boggs. Okay. We've still got 700 gold, so that's awesome as well. Still want to get that Valyrian steel sword, but not had anything. Oh no, did Duncan? Lord Orion has died. No, he hasn't. It just come up saying he died. Okay, whatever. We'll ignore that. Your grace, I'm deeply hesitant to ask, but the coffers of your royal vassals are empty. 260 gold. My god, it's a good job we've got a lot of money, isn't it? Else we'd be absolutely skint. Right, how well defended is this next one? Oh, very poor. Betrothed can marry. Perfect, yes. Send. Siege of Logres Town. So Amberley has now fallen, which is perfect. Let's march on to Roseford then and get that under our control if we can. Special minor title. We need a new Swan Shield. We've got Robin Snow. Who's Robin Snow? The Northman. No idea who he is. Very good steward. Very, very good steward. We'll end this episode here though, guys, I think, and we'll continue our war for these Reachlands in the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching, as always. I hope that you've enjoyed. That's the main thing. Please don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below, and hopefully I'll see you all very soon for the next episode.